Welcome to this episode of CynSpeaks. In this episode, we're going to talk about life experiences and struggles and challenges and things that you're grateful for, because all of that collectively works together to get you to the next step on your journey. So let's talk about what teaches you to grow. Life experiences are what teach you to grow. This podcast I can't make you grow. I can't teach you how to grow, but I can try to guide you along the process. Life experiences are really what teach you how to grow. You can hear a story for somebody else, but until you experience, you don't really feel the feelings that you need to feel to make changes in your life. Life experiences are what change you. And the more experience that you have, the more you change, the more you grow, the more wisdom you have to pass on and share it with others. But their growth is really not dependent on your words. Somebody's words can resonate with you, and that can help trigger something within you because you relate to it and you understand it, and those things can allow you to grow. But your actual growth has to come from within you, deep within your soul, deep rooted within your soul. Your experiences work together to help guide you towards that. If you're going through something that is pressing you and challenging you, and you don't know what to do next, the advice that I always give is do nothing until you know clearly what to do, because life will set it up to where you'll be clear when it's right. If you don't know what to do next, it's because you're not supposed to do anything. You might need to sit in where you're at and soak that in for a second and look for the opportunities to grow. In addition, life doesn't test you. I know this is a preconceived notion that we've all been taught, but it's wrong. It makes no sense if you really think about it. Think about the concept of a test. You go in to take an exam. You take the exam, somebody grades it, tells you if you're right or wrong, and gives you a grade. That has nothing to do with how life works. Life will not test you. Life presents to you a mirror that shows you where you're at and reveals to you things that you need to work on. That makes more sense. Regardless of religious belief, it just makes more sense that because we're on this journey to grow and to learn and to help ourselves and heal ourselves so that we can help other people. If that's the purpose why we're on this journey, why would it be our purpose to be tested and then punished if we fail the test or rewarded if we pass the test? It doesn't make sense. Life is way more dynamic than that. It makes so much more sense to understand that life is presenting to you a reflection of where you are. If you are dating, which is hilarious, whole world is hilarious. The whole world of dating. I don't understand it. But anyway, I'm new to the whole world, so I'm still learning. But man, it's hilarious because there's so much I don't know about it, and it's literally a whole new world. But if you're in the world of dating, it's just crazy. And if you are attracting people, you can start to be mindful of the type of people that you're attracting. And this happened to me, and I was attracting people that were just not in alignment with who I thought I was. And when I learned the concept of, hey, the universe doesn't reward or punish you, but provides a mirror, I had to really sit and look critically at where I was at in my journey. Was I really at where I thought I was? Energetically, I must have been projecting something that was different because I was attracting people that were kind of the same as my past. They were just not in alignment with where I was looking to go. And so I stopped, looking to attract somebody or anything like that. And I just started looking at myself and trying to figure out where I'm really at. What does my journey really look like? What work do I really need to do? Because I'm pretty aware most of the time, and I'm spot on with other people. But with myself, sometimes I do need that mirror. So I looked at that not as, oh my gosh, what am I doing to attract these people, these weirdos? But like, I looked at myself like, okay, am I putting out energy of being insecure? Am I putting out energy of being so giving that I could be easily taken advantage of? Am I putting out energy that I'm not somebody that should be taken seriously? So I had to look at my energy that I was projecting and see what I needed to adjust. And I did. I made some adjustments, and now I'm in a different space. I'm attracting a different set of individuals, and I'm a lot happier with this set because it's more in alignment with where I'm going and where I believe that I'm at. So that just means like I'm on the same page as my energy now. And I had to see that, hold on, I'm attracting the same type of stuff I've had in my past. Let me make some changes. Not, oh, there's something wrong with them and they need to make changes, and oh, what is wrong with... No, I didn't look at them because they are who they are, and they are on their journey and where they need to be. I looked at myself, and that gave me the power to make changes in my reality. If I pointed the finger to them, it would give them power over my situation, my reality, my life. I choose not to give other people the power over my reality. Life experience brings things into your knowledge area. It brings things into your knowing. It reflects things to you from your current life experiences and your past life experiences. It shows you what needs to be healed. It shows you what needs focus right now. It connects your trauma to your healing. These experiences reveal those things. Sometimes you'll be presented with opportunities to grow that are shaped or presented as challenges or pain in the neck. Like if somebody is doing something and it's triggering a specific emotion in you, and you've encountered 4 or 5 similar scenarios in the past couple of days, and it's triggering a feeling in you and you don't like the feeling, that stuff didn't happen accidentally. I don't believe in accidents. So you need to look at what feeling it's triggering, not what they're doing wrong and not what they should have done differently, because that has nothing to do with you. The feeling that it's triggering, if it's triggering a feeling of abandonment, you need to look at that. And abandonment could be masked as many other things. If you get stood up on a date, you could feel like, oh, am I not enough, right? Or, man, they just ghosted me. And you get ghosted many times when you're dating. I use dating because it's funny, but if you get ghosted many times and you're like, this doesn't feel good and I don't understand, and like you're really emotionally torn up about it, you might want to look at that, because you could be harboring an unhealed wound of abandonment that is attracting people that will abandon you. So by healing it and going through the work to change your focus and, acknowledge the fact that that was your past and it's not your present, nor will it be your future, because you refuse to repeat the same reality again and again. If you do that type of work and you grow through it, you'll see things start to change for you energetically. And as things shift energetically, you will start to attract a new set of experiences. And as these experiences are attracted into your reality, think of those as a reflection of where you're at and be thankful for those experiences, no matter what they look like. Those experiences are your lessons. Those experiences will help you grow to the next level. That experience in life is what will help you expand and fully heal so that you can really focus on fun. Life is supposed to be fun. When we come here and we're born, as you notice, kids are so in alignment and they get it. They understand energy. As even babies, they get it. And as they're young, they get taught to forget about energy, forget about their gut feeling, because it doesn't make sense to so many people. And as adults, we don't remember. So we forget that they're spiritual beings that just came into this human experience. They're way more in alignment than we are. And remembering that, if we train our babies to remember when they're young that, hey, like follow that gut feeling, listen to your gut feeling, listen to your intuition. Think of the next set of humans that we're going to be dealing with. They're going to be in alignment. They're going to be kind and mindful and intentional beings. So when you are in a space of life experiences, remember that life experiences are presented to us to reflect back where we're at and help us get back in alignment as we were as children. And when our children are going through things, make sure you're supporting them through what they're going through from a space of knowing that they are probably more in alignment than you are, and help them stay there. Help them stay in a space where they're trusting their intuition, where they're doing what feels good, where they're doing the right thing, where they're being kind to others, where they're acknowledging the fact that we are all connected, and help them just stay in that space, because it's so much better to be in. It's funny, when you grow up, you move away from it and then you come back to it. And that's because that's really the truest version of you, is that free, happy, light version of you. You can still have responsibilities. You can still take your career seriously. You can still be honest and faithful, and all of those things are important. And you can still do all of those things that many people deem as being serious. But if you have fun doing them, it improves your experience and it improves the energy surrounding those. If you're in a relationship because you want to be there, the quality of that relationship is so different than if you're there out of obligation. If you are in a job because you are connected to your purpose for being in that job, oh man, it feels so much differently for those around you as well as your own experience. So just look for those ways and opportunities to connect where you're at with who you are, and be thankful for those experiences, especially the tough ones. I've had some tough life experiences, things that most people wouldn't even be able to wrap their head around. And most of the things that I've been through, people don't even believe it because of where I'm at now. Not to say I'm completely over everything, but I don't let it control my life today. Something that happened to me as a child, I really work hard to try not to let that determine my future. That was my past. My present and my future hasn't been solidified yet. It's determined based upon what I think is best and what I am going to do. So think about that. Do more of what pleases you. Do more of what feels good, especially if you're going through a tough time. Find something that brings you joy, whether it be painting or writing or something as small as coloring, or just find something that just brings you joy and brings you back to that place of being in alignment and that childlike joy about life. Dance is a great way to just immediately connect. Put your favorite song on and have a dance party. And if you have kids, do this with your kids. It will be the time of your life. My kids think I'm hilarious, and they think that music from the 90s is oldies. It's just funny, and they think it's the coolest thing ever when they see me moving and dancing with them, and we have a good time, and it brings me back to just joy. So there are so many ways you can do it: swimming, getting outside, taking a walk in nature, walking in the grass barefoot, whatever it is that you need to do to connect. Do it. Do more of that, especially if you're going through some tough times, because life presents these opportunities for us to reconnect. And if you can get back to the space of being in alignment, you'll see that these tough experiences won't be as tough. As always, thank you for joining. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for the support. I feel it. I feel the support and love coming from you all. It means so much to me. I always say that, but I mean it so much. This journey has been so amazing. I'm loving this. I'm loving the podcast. For me, this is one of the biggest highlights of my week. Just recording and spending time with you guys and sharing what I feel is on my heart and what can potentially help you. It just makes my whole week go by a lot smoother. Just knowing that I'm sending this love to you guys. As always, add me on Instagram, like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things. Until next time, let's grow together.